Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Today, we're actually skipping the whole flashy, high-tech startup scene. Instead, we are going to climb a very different kind of investment ladder. We're breaking down 6 completely unglamorous, downright boring, yet highly profitable systems that quietly generate recurring cash flow all around you. Okay, so let's kick things off by completely dismantling a massive societal myth. Look, we've all been taught that money and time must be traded equally, right? That to make a living, you just have to physically work around the clock. But as our sources reveal, that whole hours for pesos mindset is a trap. It's exactly the thing that's keeping people stuck in place. So it kind of begs this really fascinating question. What if the most profitable business in the world is actually the most boring? Well, today, we're shattering that time for money myth. We're going to explore assets that just run on autopilot, starting with ventures you can launch for literally $0 and scaling all the way up to multi-million-dollar empires. All right, starting at the absolute bottom rung of our ladder, which requires zero capital, we find digital assets. Think print on demand, or maybe digital courses based on your own expertise. You are literally manifesting a valuable asset out of your own knowledge without spending a single dime upfront on inventory. How cool is that? Now, this is where it gets really interesting, because the ultimate secret to making these digital products sell while you sleep is extreme specificity. I mean, a generic t-shirt for moms speaks to literally no one, and it's gonna flop. But a shirt targeted at 5 a.m. workout moms running on caffeine and sheer willpower before the house even wakes up, that creates an instant emotional connection. And it's that exact specificity that drives automatic sales.
And the sheer scale here, it's honestly staggering. Just to put it into perspective, the print-on-demand market alone blew past $13 billion last year. The real genius is in the logistics. Creators upload a highly specific design exactly once. When a purchase happens, the platform prints, packs, and ships it. You never even touch a single cardboard box.
And, this brilliantly illustrates exactly why digital files, things like online courses, are the ultimate zero-cost asset. It's the build once, sell forever model. You package your knowledge one time, and because it's digital, the system can instantly deliver it to a customer over in Tokyo at 4 a.m. while you're fast asleep. Zero restocking, zero shipping delays. Okay, stepping up the ladder a bit into the $5,000 to $15,000 range, we enter the physical world with rental arbitrage. This is completely fascinating because you're earning robust real estate income without your name ever appearing on a single deed. You are essentially just renting a space and then profitably subleasing it. So here's how the mechanics actually play out in the real world. You find an apartment in a tourist hotspot for, say, $800 a month. You sign a lease, but crucially, you negotiate written permission to sublease. After a really nice furnishing job, you list it on short-term rental sites. If you book it for $120 a night, you capture that massive margin entirely for yourself, and there's absolutely no mortgage required. But wait, here's the crucial point. What happens when you scale this up? Operators today manage 15 to 30 of these units completely hands-off. How? Well, an automated tech stack essentially acts as a digital property manager. Software dynamically adjusts your nightly pricing, messages are sent automatically to guests, smart locks handle the check-ins, and cleaning teams are dispatched on total autopilot. Okay, moving on, we transition to these completely indestructible physical machines that people walk past every single day without realizing they are quietly collecting cash. Yep, I'm talking about vending machines. They're the ultimate silent coin collectors operating entirely in the background of our daily routines. For a relatively small investment, we're talking maybe $1,500 to $6,000, you can secure a prime spot in a gym or a hospital. The progression here is super simple. 1 machine is extra cash, 5 is a solid little business, and 10 is a full-blown operation. And the absolute best part, running an entire fleet takes maybe 4 hours a week. Remote phone ops tell you exactly what's selling, so you only visit a machine when it actually needs restocking. All right, now we're reaching the upper tiers of our ladder, which obviously requires serious capital, and we find the most unglamorous businesses on Earth. But don't let the lack of flash fool you. These are the models that boast the absolute highest statistical success rates, generating incredible stable wealth over decades. Enter the laundromat. Now, yes, I know this requires a massive jump in upfront capital, anywhere between $200,000 and $600,000 to start or buy. But they thrive in absolutely any economy because of one undeniable truth: indestructible demand. During a recession or even a pandemic, clothes still get dirty. Someone, somewhere is always going to need to wash them.
And look, You gotta forget those old, dingy, coin-operated rooms from the past. Today's modern laundromats utilize sleek card systems, remote monitoring apps, and real-time revenue tracking. Owners can actually generate up to $30,000 a month while working maybe 4 to 15 hours a week. They literally let the heavy machinery do the manual labor, while automated alerts simply pop up on their phone if a belt breaks.
Finally, we have reached the absolute pinnacle of boring wealth generation. It comes with a steep $1.5 million entry point, but it holds the ultimate success secret for those with the capital. We're talking about self-storage facilities. Literally just empty metal boxes and roll-up doors that act as absolute financial gold mines. This wildly unexciting industry generates over $40 billion annually in the US alone. The entire business model capitalizes on this undeniable fact of human nature. We simply have way too much stuff, and we absolutely refuse to throw away those old high school bowling trophies, right? Whether navigating a move, a divorce, or just downsizing, people constantly need a secure place to stash their lives. The automation at this level is just flawless. Think about it. On day 1, a customer books online and pays automatically. On day 2, they move their stuff in using a digital gate code. By month 14, they're still making automatic payments without a second thought. Even late fees are applied automatically by the system. It runs quietly in the background without a single employee needing to chase anyone down. But what truly makes this the most powerful business on our list? It boils down to one single metric: 14 months. That is the average time a customer keeps a unit. Once their items are locked away, the physical friction of renting a truck and moving everything out just keeps them paying. It delivers this massive, highly predictable stream of recurring income from a single digital signature made well over a year ago. So the overarching secret connecting all 6 of these ventures, from the literal $0 digital download all the way to the multi-million-dollar storage facility, is system over sweat. True financial momentum isn't about your physical presence or, sweating through your weekends. It is entirely about building a system that keeps working, selling, and renting while you sleep. Take a quick look at this summary of our investment ladder. The path becomes pretty clear, right? You can logically transition from trading your hours for cash at the very bottom to eventually leveraging capital to build highly scalable, system-driven operations. It's all about replacing your personal time with automated infrastructure. So I want to leave you with a bit of a provocative thought today. Look closely at how you spend your week. What are you doing right now to build an asset that will eventually work without you being present? And honestly, which of these boring, bulletproof systems will you actually start building today before this explainer just becomes another good intention you forget by tomorrow? Let us know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching.